This channel is sponsored by Creality. Go to Creality.com and find all of your 3D printing tools.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks, but I've been working on our house, and sometimes I get a few minutes on the car, and you know how it goes, right? But try to keep banging away on it and try to keep making progress. So thanks for coming back, and let's go take a look at what we got. So just as a refresher, we've got gaps and things to take care of. We have doors needing to be so that they can open and close, and have very little gaps when they're opening and closing. We've obviously got these things that we have to fix here. Also in this area, and you can see that there's an area here because we are doing a wide body that is a big gap that we have to figure out. Also for the vent that goes back here, and also this vent here, since we had to move this piece down a little bit to make sure that everything fit properly, we're probably going to have to fill in this area here, just a little, maybe a ½ inch gap around that. We've got this all done basically so that we get a nice transition there to the rocker panels. So let's go take a look at what we've accomplished on the passenger side. So got the engine cover and got it put in with its hinges. We still have to do the rear deck fitting, but what I want to do is I want to get the latches in here on the engine cover and get the engine cover fitting perfectly, like I'm doing over here on the passenger side. So we've done that gap for the scoop here. This will be the intake scoop for the turbos. Basically done that gap around there. It's going to need some more refinement. Did this gap here, grafted in some plastic underneath, and then reinforced it with fiberglass. And once we get this panel back off, we'll flip it over and reinforce it from the backside. Got a nice shot line for the door. Obviously got to clean up some stuff here. And then went ahead and built up this area here so that we have a nice shot line all the way down the door. And got most of the gaps filled. So I want to do most of that with fiberglass, not with body filler or Duraglass or anything like that. And then made sure that we had a smooth transition back to the scoop. And we're going to do the same on the other side. This also needed attention. I had a big gap here, so we filled in that gap. And now you can see there's a transition here. So we'll come in with some fiberglass on the fender and mold that in there. And then that way we'll have a good transition between the door and the fender. With regards to the hood, we've got smooth transition here between the hood and the fender that we can make really nice. Up here we've got a little bit of finessing that we have to do there. And then basically this is our problem child, or our problem spot. You can see this sticks up above the fender, so probably going to have to figure out how to cut this wing back, or figure out how to get this down so that it's level with the fender. This is a lot of fiddly work, and it's going to take a lot of time, but we're very hopeful that we can get this in primer at some point in time. I don't want to rush it because otherwise it's going to look terrible. So, because it looks pretty hideous as it is. Anyway, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. We've got some 3D printing to do. These vents here, I basically 3D printed them back before I had the Chinese kit, and these don't fit. So I'm gonna have to take some measurements and figure out how we need to adjust it so that they fit in there. The nice thing with the body kit is it came with some tabs on it. you can see there that we can mount to, and then I'll make some tabs on the other side for these vents. So that's something that needs to be done, and still need to do some 3D printing. Hopefully next time I'm going to do a little bit on the tail lights. The tail lights, we have all of the parts finished. I have to grind down the prints that we did on the resin printer for the lenses and get those to fit nicely in the housings. And then once that's done and we get the engine cover latched in, then we can start working on this rear guy and mating it up with the engine cover, because as you can see, it's not sliding in there really well, and I have a lot of gaps. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Once that's done, we can move on to the lower bumper. For the most part, that one is in. I do have to do some mounting points for the quarter to the bumper, but the bumper itself is nicely fit together. So that's basically what we need to do there. The other thing is getting this wing mounted so that it doesn't have a whole bunch of stress on it. Right now it's really stressed out when it's on here. Maybe I'll take it to therapy and get it a little therapy, and maybe it'll be less stressed out. I don't know. You guys let me know what's the best way to go about this. Okay, all jokes aside, it might be the mounting points that we have to adjust. It might be that these winglets, we're going to have to figure out how to adjust those properly so that we don't get any stress on the rear wing. And then, as I mentioned before, we want to make sure that when we bolt it, we're actually bolting it to the chassis to make sure that it's nice and strong. So that's another thing we have to do. We're probably going to have to build up some steel through here and bolt this to that steel and the wing itself. So yeah, so these are the things that are printed in the resin printer. So basically you need to get them fitting into these little areas nice and neat. And then I can either put some LEDs down in here. We'll frost the back of this, and then I'll sand the top side of this, and then we'll clear coat it so it'll look like a nice tail light. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the surrounds yet, whether or not I'm going to cover them in carbon fiber or something else to reinforce them. So basically we'll see how that goes. So hey, that's it for this one. I am going to point you again to the Inges channel, to Nick's channel on his 650S. He's got that thing going down the road, and it's pretty exciting. So see the link in the description. Go over to his channel, give him some love, maybe buy some of his merch. I did. And basically just help him along with that because it's such a great project. Yeah, the SVJ coming along slow, but hey, I'm still making progress on it. And again, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments. I am able to, you know, kind of change my direction and do things a little bit better because of you guys. You guys are part of this project. So a big thank you. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.